You know,
okay. Now I get what you're saying. You want big loads, bro.
I want to dump.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. We've had this discussion before.
I've been having light comes recently. I was like, this is unacceptable.
It's the worst. I feel like it's a letdown.
Bro.
This was
all right. Well, I'm just back up. Let this happen.
Subscribe to the podcast, KFC Radio on YouTube.
Bang.
About you now. I'm singing Wonderwall all That is like the greatest thing y'all did. Like
that's at the top of the list for the white guys. Yeah.
I can't.
What would you put on the
everybody.
What would you put on the list? The top like 5 things good things that white people do, or even better, like you said, that like crosses over.
Did black people make Philly
Are you
cheesesteak?
gonna give white people Philly cheese?
Yeah, that's
no.
I don't know. That's pretty quick. I need a little more investigation before we take that.
Yeah. I wouldn't just hand that over to the whites.
Well, then help me with the list. I got Wonderwall. Nigga, you sit here judging, taking shit off the list.
I mean, look at the outfit. You gotta give us hockey.
Yeah, hockey.
Hockey's not bad.
But I think that's like
y'all can have
Alaskans.
But the thing also too, same thing with hockey and soccer is like if you guys ever just decide you want to do that, you're taking it over. It's just that you guys haven't done it yet.
Mixing fruit with cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was like genius. That was fucking genius.
See, like when you ask the other way, it's so easy. Like music, dancing, slang, fashion. I could rattle them off. The fact that you guys are struggling to come up with fucking 2 is insane. We suck, man.
Nah, I like how fast my packages get to me.
That's good.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Like I be opening the door, I'm like, white man did it again.
So a couple convenient things and fucking and Oasis. That's it, huh?
But Oasis is like
They don't even like each other.
that's up there with like peanut butter for niggas. That's a huge deal. It's like an incredible song.
That's a big one.
That's an incredible fucking song.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We were just discussing the show, which I love. Like 6 episodes, bang it out, very funny, like easy to consume. It's very funny shit. And we saw you for the first time, or the first time we really got like introduced was at the 9/11. At the Garden, and I was like,
Pete and John's thing.
Yeah. And I mean, that was obviously a fucking murderer's row of comics, and I thought you had the best set of the night. I mean, you murdered that shit. I was like, got that girl on our show right away.
Thank you very much.
It was especially funny because it was comedy, but it was still like a charity event, and there's probably families and all this shit. You let it rip, girl. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm uncouth, baby.
Yeah, there was no holding back on that one. That was great. So what's the connection here? Like, how'd you guys get down together, and how'd the show come about and everything?
Yeah. I could do the first question. Me and Sam met at it wasn't Bridgetown. Was it Bridgetown? It was Bridgetown Comedy Festival. I was like a young idiot, and she was sitting there with her wife trying to her older situation.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I gotta clean that up. Let me go ahead and clean that up. She was sitting with a lady, and I walked up, and it was in Portland, Oregon. Everybody was like white, but not like no stuff white like y'all. It was like pure like annoying musty white. And I'm from Seattle, so I know those whites.
I'm happy we got that.
Yeah,
on the other side. All right.
At least we can talk about Kyrie with y'all. Like, you know the whites were like, I don't got nothing in common with you. Sam was one of the other black comedians in the festival, and I was like, I'm gonna just hang out with her. And then we went to daytime strip clubs and hung out the entire festival.
Yeah,
that's how you know you can
cool
be friends with someone. If you can do daytime strip clubs with somebody and it's all good. It's like,
daytime strip club is way better than nighttime strip club.
Absolutely.
Nighttime strip club, there's too many people there. It's not fun. Daytime strip club, you get the attention.
And you also get the B squad. You get some characters.
Yeah. And it was like eventful because there were some strippers from like another city, but they were clearly more advanced than the Portland bitches, you know? And they were like, we coming to take this bitch over.
Right.
Then they got in an argument with the Portland girls, and then the Portland girls kicked them out, but we was like, we like them better.
Yeah.
So we was like, where y'all going? They was like, we going to this other strip club. So we followed them.
It's like walking down the street together. A little caravan of strippers.
It's like Ali in Africa. Ali Dumbaye. Ali Dumbaye. It's just big booty bitches were like, she's gonna take us to the promised land.
Yeah, man. There's some sort of shit some sort of bonding that can go on with the people in the strip club, the strippers in the strip club. Everybody's in it for money and a good time. You know what I mean?
Now, do you get lap dances a lot?
Nah.
Either of you?
I go in there and I make them sit down. And I just tell them about my day.
Yeah, dude,
I'm like, so like they've kicked me out of strip clubs for not doing it correctly.
Bro,
You're strip clubbing wrong, dude.
Yeah.
You're not good for business.
I've said before that like when I get lap dances, I'm usually so drunk that like I fucking don't want them feeling my fucking drunk dick.
Right.
So I like take my pants really tight so there's a wall right here so they can't really get to it.
What a system.
when you
You could
first told me about the pants
or you
wall-
could just ask her to stop.
Right. or
You
not
don't know my
go.
boy.
Or not
Yeah.
Or not go.
No. You guys do not know my boy here. That's not on the table.
Like, close your
He's gonna
legs,
create
close
a
your legs. I'm like,
pants wall. The pants wall's coming out before he's ever gonna just say no, thank you. He's throwing him money.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Rub against my fucking J. Crew jeans. It's fine.
Right. Damn.
And sometimes it's funny. I'm so used to this shit. And then when someone new is in, it's just like, yeah, we're not normal, man. Some of the shit we say is just not fucking normal, dude.
Well, that's the problem with like pandemic. We all like only talk to our friends, and so we just kind of built on our neuroses and like our weird shit, and then we went back into the world and they're like, yeah, I be building walls with my jeans against bitches, and we're like, no sir. No.
You too, right, man?
No.
Absolutely not.
That's in the house talk. We're not outside.
Yeah.
I only do in-house talk on this show. You know, like, I always think I never process that there are people listening to it because really no one.
Y'all
else
need
in
a
the room.
window. If you saw the city street, you'd be like, nah.
For real though, you come in here and I don't know. The door closes, the mics go on. We just start saying shit. I'm like, oh no, oh no, what have I said to too many people?
I was saying before you guys got in here that we were talking about Bust Down, and I was like, I really relate to Jak. Like, I was like, he's like, when I was talking about this scene where you're trying to put on Tina. Was it
Tiki?
Oh, Nina.
Oh, Nina.
Her
Trying to put on
heels.
Nina's heels.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's some shit I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely some shit.
Well, I think we always called it like Power Rangers because everybody like represents a different type of weirdo.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. Every time someone's like, I like Jak, I always go like, why?
Yeah.
Dude, Jak's the best, man.
I'm speaking for serial killers, maniacs.
You ever see Californication? You know,
Of course,
that show?
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
One time, this is a couple years ago, we had David Duchovny in, and
Whoa.
I almost like think of him as Hank Moody, like not an actor. You know what I mean? And I remember saying to him, I was like, in a lot of ways, I like kind of can relate and identify with Hank Moody, and he was like, that's not good. And I was like, oh, fuck, you're right. I guess that's not a good thing, man. He's like, yeah, that's a despicable character.
Yeah.
Don't be like him,
Yeah.
man. Even when we were talking about the episode, I mean, when you were explaining that that the person was molested, we've done that to him a million times, man. He's been molested,
molested?
like
dude,
5,
so
6
many
times.
times.
Dude,
And he tells the story, and it's like, I'm like, are you hearing yourself? He's like, yeah.
Not
you know,
to the point Chris was. It's like a fucking
Yeah,
handsy
yeah.
babysitter and shit
but
like
like
that.
weird shit.
Not good, bro.
All right, y'all.
He says,
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get
being
him out of here.
molested.
Not good, bro.
It's still molestation.
Oh, I didn't get my
they're just a
dick sucked. I
babysitter.
just got jerked off. Fucking.
Rugrats was on, but it was teen Rugrats when they had cars.
It's like, yeah, she just made me watch porn and like rubbed me.
Yeah.
No.
There was an old man. There was a man who used to come out of the woods and ask me to play baseball and play catch with him.
And when my parents came back, I used to always have to call them
Come out of the
whoopsies.
woods?
He would come out of the woods, ring the doorbell. Can John come play catch? He was a grown
Damn,
man,
bro.
His father got home
did y'all
and was like,
live in
"What
the
the fuck
woods,
is going
or-
on?"
Oh man.
Damn, bro.
Some weird shit, right?
You want me to hug you, dog?
I don't think we need any more touching. No more touching for anybody.
You gonna build a gene wall on your ass.
Now we know the root of the gene wall. It has nothing to do with it.
I couldn't build it when I was 6.
Yeah,
so now that I'm a
now
grown
you're creating
man, I
those
build it.
boundaries.
You were wearing sweatpants and shit when you were a kid. You couldn't do it. Couldn't get the wall up. Build that
yeah,
wall.
Yeah, motherfucker, like keep the Mexicans out.
Oh man.
Oh man, no, but we were talking about the show. Like, I mean, it's unbelievable.
Thank you, man.
I really enjoyed watching it. It's bust down. It's on Peacock. I really enjoyed watching it. And then, like, first, like thinking back on watching it, it's like it's one of those.
Yeah,
it's
recapping
even better.
is even funnier.
Like it almost reminded me of like the old school like Will Ferrell movies where like you laugh watching it and then you like start telling like the stories with your friends and you're fucking dying laughing,
Quoting it,
and then like it reminded me a lot of our show because you guys are doing things like what was one of the things you talked about in the break room? Like what celebrities got the
Best poop to eat?
What
the best poop to eat.
Best poop
yes,
to eat.
yes.
Yeah.
That is our show to a T, man. We've been doing stupid hypotheticals for life.
Yeah, who's poop?
The best celebrity poop
Who
to
was
eat.
it? Who had Emma Watson? Emma Watson's a good one.
Great.
That was Langston Kermit.
Langston.
That was Langston.
Langston had Emma.
But all of those were our real answers.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
all right, so then wait, let's flip it since you guys already answered the good ones. Who do you think the worst is?
The worst.
Oh,
poop
the
to
worst
eat?
doo-doo? Flavor Flav doo-doo probably crazy.
I would say right now, just look at the lifestyle that the motherfucker living. I would say Antonio Brown, dude. That nigga body is not right good right
Yeah, no.
Balancing that diet.
Nah, it's
No.
just
I don't know why.
you gonna have a Lego in that goddamn poop.
Damn.
The very first thing that popped in my head, I don't even know why, was Madonna. Just
You
an
don't think she
old,
has good doo-doo?
old, weird woman who's, I think she's
I just don't think she eats nothing.
Yeah.
I feel
but I
like she
feel-
just drinks stuff and
Yeah,
probably
probably
eats
like
like
weird.
once.
Yeah, but
like,
also isn't that what's gonna make it gross? You're just eating weird fucking
I don't know.
juices.
I can't even
and-
imagine
I
Madonna
would-
pooping.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like she's
I just
such
think
a
she's
different
a weird
thing.
old crinkly woman. I don't want anything coming out of her body. I feel like old woman shit is actually kind of low key the worst.
I would feel like it's the least active. Like I think about my grandma. She like 93 right now. She don't do
That
shit
can't
but lay
be
down.
good.
Right.
So I imagine like even in the doo-doo, is really not a lot going on in the doo-doo. You feel me? A young person's doo-doo, they're active. Bro.
They gotta clean it. Yeah,
They're in the world. They're doing a lot.
Yeah.
And
So
they're doing
it's
bad
like-
things to their body.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
And
MG.
you gotta taste it and shit. You know
I
what
think
I'm saying?
MGK. MGK is fucking.
Machine Gun Kelly's gross.
That dude-
Yeah.
But he has like money and he has people that take care of him and
And he's like
nutritionists.
mad
dude, but, like,
skinny.
he-
I don't think he.
But he's weird as hell. Like he like drinking blood on a video like to be funny. Like he's
Right,
like
right,
He's
but
like,
shit
hey,
body.
like Megan, open a vein. Let me get some.
All
real
right,
quick.
this is to me the prime example, like how you gotta rate this shit. Like I know, like for a fact, Craig Robinson's doodoo's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know.
We got him in
know.
next
He's
week.
in
I'm gonna
next
tell him
week,
that.
I think.
That
Yeah,
shit's
tell him you said
fucked
this.
up.
Make sure
I
that
know
nigga
he's living-
stands.
I know he's living crazy.
Let that dookie booty nigga sit
The
down.
Pizza Hut commercials. To
Yeah.
just what I think he's doing in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Craig is up there for sure. He got some weird.
Yeah, I
booty.
mean, you probably do have to pick a very. I mean, the fatter you are, the fatter your shits
Come
are,
on,
right?
yeah.
So, I mean,
but-
that's just simple.
But skinny, like I'm not touching that Pete poop.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Pete's the same as MGK. They're the same.
Yeah,
that's the
but
same person.
Those are the same white guys. Come on.
Yeah, but like to me, MGK is like I don't know. He feels like he's a little bit more in control of the narrative he's trying to do, and Pete just feels like a silly nigga falling downstairs. And so I know I'm the same thing. So I know my poop is not very edible.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat your poop.
You wouldn't know when she eat
No,
my poop.
No, I would not.
I don't have good
Skinny or
poop.
not, I don't think.
I eat my vitamins though.
What vitamins do you take?
Maca is this root from Argentina that makes me horny all day.
Okay.
I don't know that that's a vitamin. But I was gonna say.
Some gas station
And
pills.
vitamin
shit, bro.
A and like the Whole Foods recommendations. But I do.
What,
Yeah.
you just like sought out a fucking horny vitamin? You're like, I need more horniness?
I was just like, yeah, I enjoy being horny all day, and so someone told me that this pill is my Zach Fox told me to take this pill where you basically like if you take it enough, your cum comes out thicker and stronger.
Oh, okay.
And
Now I get what you're saying. You want big loads, bro.
I want dog. I want to dump.
Yeah. No, I'm
wanna
with you on that.
dump.
We've had this discussion before.
I've been having
think
light comes recently. I was like, this is unacceptable.
It's the worst. I feel like it's a letdown. I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro.
oh, this was
All
not
right,
what I
well, I'm
worked
just
for.
back up. Let this happen.
But you know what? Like
That's another one of our questions. I think we have like, would you rather like every time you come, you're blasting off, or you have like no cum? And all these guys are always like, oh, I'll take no cum because it's like easy and no cleanup.
No.
I'm like, blast off, dude.
No,
I want a fire
I
hose.
need to see something. It's like I don't sign a contract without reading it. I need like a physical. That was Jack.
You're
You lost me on the contract, bro.
I was with you, but now you go do your weird cum contract.
You got it. Yeah, I got it. I ejaculate on contract. That was a simple read. You don't wish you had like a little like, you know, something fell out?
Of course, but it's not gonna, so I move on with life.
No, but I mean,
I move on with
it's got to be nice that, you know, I do understand the other side of it for you guys, where you come and that's it. Just feels good and there's no fucking nothing. It's convenient.
I mean, no, but it's different, like, cause
stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, there is, yes,
when
of course,
you
but it's
fucking,
not like
though,
this shit.
But like when you like, you know,
when
you know what I'm saying?
when
Like,
you're doing it.
I'm the man lady. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, I'm pounding. When you pounding, you want something to plow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You do.
absolutely.
You do.
All right, you get it then. Yeah, you
Yeah,
understand.
it starts
that
feeling like a
feeling.
run-on sentence after a while.
Yeah. But
ends.
it's like a run on where they running and you because they come in a bunch. You just like, all right.
And you just comma.
Semicolons and shit.
Parentheses is in.
So tell me how the show comes together. Like, how does that
Oh
work?
yeah, how does the show come together? Well, Chris Red, at the time was the only one of us making money. He had just done Pop Star and he was making money and we were all broke but happy to be alive. And he came to us and he was like working with Sandberg's like production company and he was like, yo, y'all want to do something together? They asked me if I got some friends and I got some, you know, do y'all want to do something? We was like, yeah, we'll do something if you get something. But we never really like believe in Chris. We're bad friends. So Chris will come to us with something and be like, yeah,
To be fair,
That's
Chris comes with a lot of things all the time.
Yes.
So you gotta like protect your own emotional.
Yeah, so
like,
all right, Chris, whatever. So then
nigga, I got a giraffe. Sure you
Bro,
do,
we
Chris.
talked about that.
Sure
Like
you do,
that's
Chris.
like growing up is realizing like you shouldn't believe in anyone or anything.
Until it's there.
'Cause,
Everyone's
like,
an idiot,
You meet
man.
like you go to a lawyer and you're like I have friends who are lawyers. They're fucking dumb
Right,
assholes.
yeah.
Why would I believe you? Or
you
a
think
doctor
people are
or
successful or
teach-
smart?
You
Nope.
learn all teachers are just drunk sluts.
Right.
Like-
Well, no, I'm not gonna agree, but sure. I don't know that for a
touching
fact.
That sounded very personal.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That was just the one who molested
That was just
me.
like
It's cool.
she walks in. I'm like, oh, it's her. It's her.
Yeah, by the way he looks, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
this
that
is
must be the person.
but yeah, so Chris basically came to us and he was like, hey, I have this project. It's this show. I forget, like it was in the UK? I don't know where it's
It was from Sweden.
Sweden, and he was like, hey, it's about 4 friends who make a pact to like not fuck for a year, and they're like wondering if we want to fuck with it, and then we watched it and we were like, this is dumb, but how do we like make this something we care about? And so we just kept pounding away at it and trying to find a way to make it us and make it our voice, and it lived in a lot of places, from Hulu's to Netflix's to Hulu's again to Comedy Central's, and with every place we just kept getting stronger in what we were doing individually, and we were able to just bring back more perspective to the project. And, you know, we always kept it in our sphere, you know, as long as we were getting other things, we always would kind of be like, yeah, but Bust Down is the thing we really want to do, because I think we all four just truly believed in how funny we were together.
Yeah.
And
How long are we talking when it goes?
5
6
years.
years. We were
That's
working on it for
wild.
5,
Yeah.
6 years.
Dude,
yeah.
I mean, if we don't get something done in like 5 days here, it's like, that was a good idea, but fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we
It's a
worked
lifetime ago.
We worked the same way. It was just like it wasn't our choice.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like that's something I didn't know about, like the industry. I feel like when you think you get a pilot, or if a network signs on, you're like, oh, that's it. It's like, no, there's still like
There's still
1,000
so many
steps
hoops to
before it
jump
ever
through.
even makes it to air, and then if it even makes it to air, there's no guarantees. It's
Dude, we had Wahlberg in here like a month ago or something like that. And he was,
I'd eat his poop.
Yeah. Oh.
yeah.
That
would probably be like nutritious. Man.
Well
That's what I'm saying. It's good
taken
for you.
care of
It's
Yeah.
good
Better
for you.
than
Well
the shit
taken
that I
care of
eat.
poop.
It's good for
The
you.
food that I eat is worse than Mark Wahlberg's shit.
But he was
With
talking
knife
about
and a
his new
fork on that
movie
shit.
where he plays like the older guy, and when he first signed on, he was playing the younger guy, and then they were like,
Took 10
they're
years.
like, Uncharted's actually a go now. Tom Holland signed on, and he's like, what's Tom Holland gonna do? They're like, he's playing who you were supposed to play. That's how much time has passed.
That's
You're
wild.
Like
You
the
aged out
old
of a
guy was supposed
character.
to be like De Niro. They're like, you're doing De Niro's character now.
yeah, that's wild.
Whoa.
That's how it is, though.
how it is.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it. And then it just, you know, eventually we had like the voice of it, and we understood ourselves enough to put the voice in it. And Peacock came along and was like, we'll make this thing. And we were like, finally, you know, and just shot the shot.
I feel like doing shit with friends is
The best.
it's always going to be. Well, it's the best to like do it just personally. But if you have a crew of your own friends that are funny and you live like watching that is going to be the best type of comedy. You know what I mean? You can have the best actors, the best writers, but if they don't know each other and you just slam it together, sure, you have a good movie, you have a good show, whatever. That's how most of everything we watch is. But when you can tell that everybody's friends, it's next level.
Yeah, it's that chemistry.
Is there a lot of like improv? Or you guys like
Mostly Chris does a lot of improv.
Chris does a lot of improv and we get a lot of annoyed.
Yeah. I was gonna say that feels one person doing improv is usually 5 people doing improv would be cool. One person
as a motherfucker sitting in the editing bay the whole time and being like, this nigga won't. We have to go to the next scene.
Yeah, that's But
it's like
that's not improv. That's being annoying.
Yeah,
it's one dude. You're just an asshole.
The one thing I will say is like we're all super competitive about being funny. And so I think the show is as funny as it is because it's like Sam was like, nah, I'm about to be funnier than Langston in this scene. And Langston's like, I'm trying to be funnier than Chris. And I'm trying to be funnier than Freddie. And then Freddie came through and he's like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm a vice lord. And he's like,
How did Freddie get in?
We needed someone to be in the show and we needed someone to be from Gary because it kind of felt shitty to just kind of make the worst city in America a place that none of us are actually from.
Yeah.
And so we're like, we needed someone from actually Gary, Indiana. And like I knew him through Lambo and Zach and Earl and all them guys. And I did a show with him. You were on? No, you weren't on the show.
I wasn't.
It was me and Zach on the show. And then he was drunk and he was like, yo, I hate this rap shit. I'm trying to become an actor. I want to be Denzel. And I was like, well...
Here's how it starts.
We have this show at Peacock called Busted. And he goes, talk to my white man. And I walked over to his white man, and his name is Lambo. And I was like, this is the stuff. He was like, I'll handle it. First day he came on the set, he's the funniest person in the world. First day he wanted a Jerry curl or a mohawk. What was the problem?
Oh, before he even got to say.
Yeah, he said he demanded
he wanted
something.
to change his wig every day.
Yeah.
We were like, he wanted a different hairstyle every scene.
And like our group,
funny as shit.
like our group, we're like, you know, Sam was like, and Chris was like, I can see it. And Lexi was like, this is not going to happen. And I was like, let me just go talk to him. I understand weird. And then he was like, well, I need something. So he gave him a cigarette.
Yeah.
And if you notice the whole show, he never lights his cigarette. That was all Freddie.
That was Freddie's
That was
idea.
all
That's
Freddie.
a nice little touch.
Yeah.
He's like, what if I just never liked the motherfucker? And he was like, that's
He
genius.
started that always looking for a lighter, but never
Yes.
finding it. That
Yeah.
was
I don't think
Freddie
I noticed
Gibbs.
it until now you're saying it.
It's a
After
Freddie Gibbs
Chris,
choice.
After Chris leads like the protest, I remember he's like, does anyone have a lighter?
Yeah.
In the very last scene of the show, he lights the cigarette. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you're a genius.
Yeah.
That is cool.
He was
really cool.
fantastic. I didn't know
killer.
what to expect him going.
Amazing.
He was really, really
His,
good.
great.
his first on camera thing was when he flicked the cigarette at Langston and called him
Some type of bitch.
some type of bitch. But he didn't know Langston. He didn't really know any of us that well. He probably only knew me in the room. And the first scene he did was he fucking flicked a cigarette at one of the lead actors, called him a bitch, and walked out the room. I was like, that's the guy. That's the fucking guy.
Hey, you mentioned Zach too. I think he wrote one of the episodes.
He wrote the one about fucking homeless people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Fucking
dude. We were
hilarious.
talking about that earlier.
Yes.
That is
You're problematic for not fucking the homeless person.
like, don't deserve clean balls. Like, dude, that fucking episode's unbelievable. How do you know Zach? I think Zach's so goddamn fucking funny. Like,
Through Quinta Brunson years ago, we did a show, and like people always said we acted alike, and I was like, I don't act like that stupid ass nigga.
That's like telling somebody you look like a celebrity.
Yeah,
it
and
can go one way or the other.
Yeah, you just don't,
can be
well,
very
you just don't want
flattered,
anyone
you
to be like,
"Fuck you."
yeah, you just gonna have your own kind
Yeah.
of thing going on. And then we met, and I was like, all right, we exactly the same.
It's not a bad thing though. That's a funny fucking guy.
Yeah.
I would take that for sure. Would you? How much to fuck a homeless person for you?
Money?
Yeah.
Not like
I don't know
like
any
she's
money.
paying me or I'm paying her.
Well, I mean, whatever you want, bro.
guess.
Whatever you want. Because I'm looking at some of the homeless people out here. I'm not doing it for free. I'll tell you that much.
Maybe you're just not finding the right homeless person.
I guess that's true. I think you're also not finding the right homeless people.
I mean, I'm not looking.
I'm not trying to be involved with it all.
I'm not looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't think I charge. I think they're homeless.
Well, I guess that's
Or is
you
there
gotta
is there like a person above it all, like playing a game, like and he's paying? There's
Yeah,
like a rich,
Okay.
It's
Like
some
a rich
it's some Squid
donor?
Game
Yes,
shit.
I don't
like-
want to. Yes, it's
Okay.
it's a fucking genie.
There's like a rich donor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
guy,
be like, yo, here's
and
my
he's
Venmo,
like,
homeless
"All
man."
right, get off on this.
Yes.
I'll give you whatever amount.
I'm not trying to make life harder for them financially, but I'm also not trying to fuck them for free.
Yeah, but like, and this is gonna sound bad, but most women I fuck are homeless.
In what sense?
Well, then.
In what
In
sense?
the sense of like they're,
Broke bitches who
yeah,
don't have a spot to live.
Yeah.
But they're not like street dwellers.
But I don't
That's
know
a
that.
difference.
But I do think like. Okay, if you're a broke bitch with no place to live and you're like a Brooklynite bitch who don't really believe in showers, how far are we
That's true.
from it?
Yeah.
Well, now, what you're describing is
All you
pretty
need is
much
to
an
lay down
actual
on the
homeless
street
person.
and
Yeah.
you are the thing
Yeah.
we're talking
Yeah,
about.
Yeah.
Hang out on
That's
a
the
bench for
only
5 minutes,
step.
you
Dude,
become homeless.
I hooked up with a girl in college. I went to college in Vermont, and she was very much a Vermont girl.
Real, crunchy girl, like-
yeah, she was like mad at me that I showered too often, and like I showered. No, I don't know.
No,
If
I
your
don't-
I'm
name
not
ain't,
setting any records for how often I shower.
Right.
if your name ain't on a lease, you're a homeless bitch. That you are void of home.
Well, it's like Kanye was trying to be homeless. That was his whole goal. Get so rich that you're homeless. That flips the whole fucking script.
When did he say that?
It was.
Yeah, it was a few weeks ago.
yeah.
No, a few months ago.
A few months
Where
ago.
He was saying like he lives out his
I think it was on
backpack,
Drink
and
Champs,
He doesn't
maybe.
really like need a home because he
But he owns
His-
like 9 homes.
Well,
Yeah.
his I think it was on Drink Champs. He said it. He was basically saying he wants to be so rich. His story was that he went to like Paris and like all of the top designers and everyone were like, "You can stay with me. You can stay with me. You can stay with me." And he was like, "That's what I want. Is that I don't even need a home because everywhere I go, I have the top people
tight.
in that."
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought it was
and I was like,
That's-
"Oh
I-
shit,
I'm-
that." You know, you
No, I
almost
thought it
get
was
so
pretty
rich
cool.
it comes back around.
well, that
It's
sounds like
holy fuck.
Friends.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
saying
yeah.
he wants to build such a network in
Yeah.
his life
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
can just kind of move freely.
But
to
also-
all.
No,
No,
you
you're
know, my
right. You're
friends,
just
I'm
describing
crashing on
friends.
it.
You're describing
Yeah.
friends.
But I guess it's when you have friends
you
who
need
have
friends
dope
with
places to
needs.
live. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
you need friends with
I don't want
spare
to crash on a
rooms.
couch every
Yeah,
night. I want to have a
friends-
fucking,
friends
your
with
10th
needs.
bedroom that has a fireplace and a bathroom and shit.
That's
Rich,
like-
yeah, basically have rich friends.
Yeah.
And that's not anything new. That's been a good.
That's pretty easy for Kanye West. To have rich
Yeah.
friends. I feel like it would be hard for Kanye to have poor friends.
Yeah, he has to like actually go out and find a
Find
poor
it.
person.
You wanna be
Rich
poor
people are
friend?
just around him.
And also, his poor friends are probably fucking wealthy as shit.
Yeah,
by
so-
comparative. You know what I mean? Like, poor to him is.
Yeah,
Way-
I guess
way better than us.
Kanye can crash with me if he wants. That's an open invite.
But I'm sure he has like broke producers hanging around, or like little art niggas that don't have their money and bread together yet that are like around.
Yeah, just hanging on.
Yeah,
Hanging on to
but
that
I feel
shit.
like he will like make them like get bread. Like he'll be like, "Here's a position to get bread because I don't want it."
Yeah,
I don't want broke people around
Yeah, I don't
me.
want
so
to get broke around me.
yeah,
Smelling.
Yeah,
It's just it will rub off on my brand. So like,
yeah, yeah.
No, I feel it. I feel it.
All right, you want to go next door? We're gonna do our show, Answer the Internet, which is all the stupid hypotheticals we've come up with over the years.
Sounds good.
So,
Cool.
anything else you want to plug besides the show? Tell the people where to find it. It's on Peacock. Is the show Bust Down?
yeah,
Anything
watch
else
Bust
comedy-wise?
Down on Peacock. All 6 episodes are available. Nah.
Hold on. We got pause coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, podcast, comedy dates, any of that stuff.
I'm in New York for the fucking show.
We also work on another show together called Pause with Sam J. It's a late night show on HBO, and it'll be out like the end of May, Fridays at 11 o'clock after Bill Maher.
Awesome, perfect. Good shit. All right, let's do it.
Thank you guys.
If you're watching on YouTube, click here to subscribe so that you get all the new episodes as they come out. And John, what should they click if they want notifications? Make sure you click thumbs up for the like. Hit that bell icon.